Happy Friday, everyone. Rick Woodward from the Agency Real Estate here, just giving a snapshot in terms of the real estate world this week in Northbridge, Castle Crag, Middle Cove and Naremburn throughout the last 7 days. Now, last week was our first week after school holidays, and I know we were all anticipating a whole lot of stock to come onto the market. And last week there was about 5 properties that came to Real Estate and Domain, which is significantly less than what we should naturally expect around this time of year, given we've been across Christmas and January and all that sort of stuff. So each week we should typically have about 15 at the earlier part of the year. We should be 15 to 20. This week there was 7. So as you can see, the stock is very, very light out there at the moment, which is also a reason the buying numbers are very high on properties. And we're seeing some amazing amount of buyer inquiry and buyer interest coming through each open home. And I guess what's interesting is you start to see more homes at the moment running to auction, which is a great first sign of competition and interest. And then the next point is they're actually transacting at auction, and some of them, which happened last week, were a fair bit above the guide too, which is interesting in terms of what we were seeing in October, November, December last year. So in terms of the 7 properties that came to market this week, that was 2 of 72 Cairo Street in Camray, which is a 2-bedroom semi there with a guide of 2 million. 56 Camray Road in Camray with a guide of 2.1. 37 Slade Street in Naremburn, which is a beautiful property North Rear with a guide of 4.6. Whilst 20 Slade Street in Naremburn has also come to the market, which is a 3-bedroom freestanding home, beautiful. That one doesn't have a guide. And 5 Alpha Road in Willoughby has come to the market with a guide of 2.8. 5 Phillips Lane, which is a beautiful home in a lovely section between like Upper Cliff Avenue and Baruna Road there. That's come to the web with a guide of 4.8, whilst 46 Minimbar Road in Northbridge, which is one of my favourite streets right near the Baths, has come online with a guide of 4 million with beautiful views towards Northbridge Baths. Now, in terms of the sales this week, there was actually 7 properties that transacted. That was 12 Lawson Lane in Naremburn at around 275, 22p Grandview in Naremburn at 1.9, 140 Waters Road in Naremburn, which is around 2.50, 19 Highland Ridge, which is a beautiful opportunity on about 750 square meters, beautiful bush backdrop, north aspect, beautiful pool. That one sold, I think it was around 4. 7A, probably will pronounce it wrong, Kawara Road in Middle Cove, which is 4.1, and 22 Lytton Street in Camray, which sold around 3.1 as well. 54 Warrain Road, which is on the corner of Warrain and Glover. That one also transacted this week, I believe around 3.8 million, give or take a little bit. In terms of the auctions this week, there was supposed to be 4 auctions scheduled. One of those auctions has been pushed back, which is 189 Ernest Street in Camray. 27 Coverley Circuit in Middle Cove goes to auction tomorrow. 33 Salisbury Road in Willoughby also goes to auction tomorrow, which is a cracking home. I think that'll go really well. As well as we have number 4 Salisbury Road in Willoughby going to auction tomorrow at 11 AM. It'll be open from 10:30 if you're curious to see how the market's performing and what the buyer energy is like and just what the overall market's doing. You're very welcome to come along. Outside of that, if you are a buyer at the moment, you are looking for a particular type of home, please get in touch with myself, Sophia and Inigo, so we can see if we can connect you to anything that we have. And should you be considering your options as a future seller, please feel free to catch up with any of us should we be able to offer any assistance. Speak soon.